Hi everyone. I just wanted to say I hope that you guys are having a fantastic week so far. Tomorrow is Friday, and that means fun day. I have 2 clients tomorrow, and so I just wanted to hop on here, and I know that I made a post on Sabrina's Cleaning Services about my main products that I use on a daily basis, but there are a few behind the scenes products that I use periodically. And so I try to keep those on hand at all times in my vehicle. That way, if I ever have to use those in your house, I have them all the time, and I would like to go through them with you. The first one is the floor cleaner. I used to go with Fabuloso, but I decided that Pine Sol, the original, is I just put this in hot water, and I have a touch of peppermint oil, just a touch, and it brings out a very good scent to me. The next one is mold and mildew. This is something that if you have soap scum or anything like that in your bathtub, this is the guy that I use. Now, it's mold and mildew stain remover. I guess that's the brand. I don't know. Anyway, it says it works in 30 seconds professionally. Obviously, I'm going to have to say that that's not true because we all need elbow grease. So, mold and mildew. Another thing that I use, if you have marble, if you have granite, if you have slate, stainless steel, anything like that, this baby right here, 409, this does the trick. It's a Formula 409 stone and steel cleaner. So he does amazing. I don't use normal cleaner on this, on your counters if you have something like this, only because it might ruin it. So I try to make sure that when I do a walkthrough, my few questions are, what type of floor do you have, like on the phone? We talk over the phone first. What kind of floor do you have? I ask that because there are a lot of floor cleaners. What kind of countertops do you have? Because there are hundreds of countertops. So you just have to make sure that when you go to their house that you bring the right chemical, right? Okay. So 409 stone and steel cleaner spray. Another one is, a lot of people have composite sinks. If you don't know what a composite sink is, it's not a normal sink. Some people have them in their bathrooms. Some people have a composite counter. It's just, some people, and I don't know how to say this without actually giving you a picture. But people who have composite sinks or composite counters, it is a unsealed slate per se. So a composite sink, when you wash it, you can wash it. You're supposed to just wash it with dish soap and water, and then dry it, and then use a cleaner like an oil on it. So I use mineral oil. This was actually my husband's, but the brand is Raw and Rare. And this is a 1-gallon jug. Don't ask me the price because I have no idea, but I can find out for you. And I can put it in the link down below in the comments if you would like. I use her all the time when it comes to your gas, the gas grates. If they're really, really dry, I just take a paper towel and I damp it, and then I go over them, and then I take a dry paper towel to make sure that it has soaked in. You cover it with the oil, you make sure that it's in there. I put them away, like I sit them down, I go and clean something else, and then before I leave, I take another paper towel, and if there's any left, which there usually isn't, but if there is any left, I go ahead and take a paper towel and I dry all that and I soak it into the paper towel and then I put everything back. If you don't do that, it could be flammable. So I don't recommend doing this all the time to your gas grates, only when they're dry. A way to tell, for me, a way to tell that they're dry is after you've dried them, you get this white film. And it happens whether you have a water softener or not. It just depends on the material for the grate. As far as the composite sinks or the composite counter, anything that is any kind of breathable tile, any kind of, you never want to use vinegar on any of that kind of stuff because it can dry it out, it can ruin it, it can crack it, all of that. So for a composite sink and a composite countertop, I just use hot water and soap or Dawn Power Wash. And after I get done, I dry it all with a microfiber and then I take a paper towel. I just make sure that it's covered and then I just start going around it. Now I don't dry it immediately because a composite sink has to have that oil. It has to have that refreshment, if you will. So the countertops, I just coat it. It just needs a coating. So I use mineral oil. She's great. I have Scrub Mommy and Scrub Daddy. I have extras of these. I like to have them, and I also have the blue scrub pads as well. When I come to your house and I use my vacuum cleaner, I do have a Shark, and it does have dual fins and it has a HEPA filter, but it also has the round filters. So when I come to your house, I always bring a few sets. Now, these, you don't want to put them in a washer. You don't want to use soap and any kind of chemical except water. So you just want to use cold water, not hot water, nothing like that. You want to use just pure cold water to wash it out. They are going to look a little dingy after a while. So I have these on Amazon and I get them every 3 weeks, I think, just to make sure that I'm stocked up. I think you can get four sets of these and you can get 2 HEPA filters. So I try to get those every 2 or every 3 weeks, and I keep them in this little mesh bag. So I take this and I've got my mop heads, my extra mop heads. I have my, I don't have any right now, but I have to get them, HEPA filters, extra HEPA filters, and I have my other filters for the vacuum cleaner. Something else. So we all have water in the back of our toilet tank, and sometimes I will go in and I'll get ready to put one of these Duo cubes for the tank. You just flush it, you stick it in, and you do whatever you're gonna do, and then you flush it again, and it cleans the toilet. Anyway, when I get ready to put this in, sometimes I notice that the water's clear, but the tank inside is orange, which everybody has that. I think I've had one person in the entire 17 years that I've been doing this have a clean tank. Cool. That's awesome. But the ones of us that don't, I bought the Instant Power toilet tank cleaner off of Amazon. It's a 1 pound bottle, and you're supposed to put you're supposed to put half of a bottle in, and it's just white. You just pour it in, and then you let it sit there. It'll start to bubble all the way up, and then after that, I get my hands dirty. I go in there with a rag, maybe a old sponge, something like that, and I get all that orange, all that scale stuff up, and then I just start flushing. So, and then after I get done, then I can do the toilet work. So, something that I like to do, I've made a mixture. It is, so I bought this HDX. I bought this from, not Hobby Lobby. I bought this from Home Depot. I think it was $8 maybe? I think it was $8. It was on sale. It was actually $25 or something, but it was on sale for $8. So I decided I'm going to get it. 56 ounces worth. So you can fill it all the way up to past the bottle, to past that last bubble right there. You can fill it all the way up to the rim, and she'll work. But I like to put my concoction in here. And I used to bottle this up and sell it all the time. I don't know why I stopped doing that. Anyway, so I fill it up with hot water. I put just a touch, just a kiss of the peppermint oil. I think it was 2 tablespoons of the vinegar. And I buy this vinegar. It's the cleaning vinegar from Walmart, the Great Value. So I put 2 tablespoons of vinegar with the hot water, and then I just put a tiny squirt of dish soap. So it gets that really good smell. And then I pump it, and then I just spray it. After I get done vacuuming, when I'm getting ready to leave, I get that fresh scent. I just spray it on the carpets. If I vacuum the stairs, I spray it on the stairs. It's not something that you replace. It's something that just adds to a clean home, right? So we can put baking soda on the carpet, and after you get done vacuuming, you know it's clean. But when you're vacuuming, remember that you can't just go in one line. You have to make sure that you go both directions, because that carpet, it's like grass. After it rains or something and you mow, it's going to go that same way. So when you're vacuuming, you want to try to go both ways to get all that dirt up. But anyway, so she does excellent. I love my concoction, and so do my clients. One more thing. So I got this from Walmart. So, and I cut it to the size that I want. So most of you have ceiling fans, right? Okay, so I took the liberty, because some of you have ceiling fans, over your bed or in the kitchen or something like that. That's fine. Everybody has those. So I took the liberty of buying. Sorry about that. I took the liberty of buying a whole, I don't know how many feet. I bought this from Walmart a long time ago, and I still have a whole bunch left. I think each from one end to the other, before you rip it off like a garbage bag, I think it's 12 feet. So I think it's a big square, 12 by 12. But anyway, I take it, it's painter's plastic. So I take what I need, I cut it, and then I put it over whatever if I'm doing the ceiling fan in the kitchen or whatever, I put it over the counter or over the floor, or if I'm doing it over your bed, I put the plastic across your bed, so that way when I get done, when I get off that ladder, all that stuff that did fall on there, all I have to do is just pick that up, tie it closed with all this nasty dirt in it, and throw it away. It's simple, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you guys have any questions or you want to add some comments or anything like that, I would love to hear them, bad or good, because this is a safe space and I have an open door policy, so I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If there's something else that you think that I should need, or anything that you think that I may like, or anything like that, please give me a shout out. Please let me know in the comments. Please, all of that. And remember that you're beautiful, that you matter, that you're important, and that you are needed in this world. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.